We have something else called a bar mitzvah, where we challenge a young person to read the Torah portion, to deliver a speech, and when that's over, we hope that he or she has a feeling of confidence and optimism about himself or herself. It leads us in Be'ahavta on page 346.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל את נפשך ובכל מאודיך.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני.
את התוהו ובוהו לחושך על פני תהום ורוח אלוהים מרחפת על פני המים ויאמר אלוהים יהי אור ויהי אור והיה.
David was telling me that their transliteration of their bar mitzvah blessing is courtesy of him. Very thoughtful of you. You didn't need that.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach leolam va'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bashar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch Ata Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
ויאמר אלוהים יהי רקיע בתוך המים ויהי מבדיל בין מים למים ויעש אלוהים את הרקיע ויבדל בין המים אשר מתחת לרקיע ובין המים אשר מעל לרקיע ויכלם ויקרא אלוהים לרקיע שמיים
וערב ויבוקר יום שני.
Thank you for celebrating this important day with me. Some of you who come from far away, and it means a lot that you could be here today. The portion from the Torah I read to you today is Bereshit. It is the first portion in the Torah, the story of God creating the universe. And to start my speech today, we have to go back there, to the first days of creation. We can all see in this passage that it is God who has control over our world, as He creates it. Light, darkness, sun and moon, water, sky, land, plants, animals, humans. All are created by God. He is the main character in the story, the protagonist and the driving force. And as we fast forward many years through the times of the Torah, we see God empowering Moses to free the Jews, orchestrating the 10 plagues, creating manna, and bringing us the 10 commandments, among many other things. Now at this time, God's working in partnership with mankind, where God is in control of what He wants to be. But here we are today, and God has almost vanished from our day-to-day lives. He's referenced a lot today, but never really does He come and take control of events, and we don't see any obvious miracles of God anymore. No Red Seas were parted to get the Jews out of Germany and out of danger in the Holocaust, and no plagues fall upon the Assad regime as they killed their own people. So why? Why is this great influence who created our world and influenced our heroes suddenly gotten out of our daily affairs after the days of the Torah? Personally, I don't believe that God has just vanished or abandoned us because He doesn't like where the world is going. I think He's just entrusted us with control of the world's day-to-day functions. He still keeps gravity going, the sun and moon orbiting, and the climate right, but that's about it. We are on our own in this big, bad world. And ladies and gentlemen, looking at our state of affairs right now, some might question whether God was right to entrust us with this beautiful world. The ice caps are melting, there's deforestation all over South America. The problem is that God isn't there to bail us out this time. In my studies, I came across a passage that really spoke to this problem. I'll read to you now a text from Ecclesiastes Rabbah 7:13. When God created the first human beings, God led them around all the trees of the Garden of Eden and said, "Look at my works, see how beautiful they are." However,
and then all will share equally in the earth's abundance. And then all will care for the sick and the weak and the old. And then
I want to know you came to party. Yeah.
Doing? I said, how is everybody doing? Where did David go? Hey David, you're not allowed to go away. I'm stopped talking to you.
David, get back up there.
All right. First of all, I'd like to welcome everybody here. Thank you so much for coming. This is
I was in Costa Rica one night. It was late at night, and we were just lying there on the beach, and the waves were washing over us, and there was phosphorescence in the waves, so we're pretty much just glowing in the dark, and it was really cool. Those of you who know a lot about David will know that he knows a heck of a lot about sports, and I think it's safe to say that without his constant updates, I would have really no clue what's going on with the Leafs, let alone those god-awful Blue Jays. And David is all brain. We're all very proud of you. Mazel tov.
Look at that mug. Look at that mug. So as a non-Jewish guy, you hear about this concept of bar mitzvahs, and you really have no idea what it's all about. Which my wife tells me regularly, I have no idea what it's really all about. On the den side of the Queen, you saw a picture of my dad earlier. Grammy and David, lots and lots of time together, some great times. And probably the highlight of the Dent clans was our annual Cousin Fest that went on for so many.
David, Nick Kiprios here, the voice of hockey from Sportsnet. I hear you want to be a sportscaster. I don't think it's a good idea. Think about it. Long hours, bad pay, sweaty men, locker rooms, smelly. You don't want to do that. Why don't you be a doctor or a lawyer? Make your mom proud. Hey, who are you? Get out of my chair. Hi, Nick. Sorry. Who's that imposter? David, the real Nick Kiprios here. How you doing, pal? Listen, don't believe him, okay? Being a sportscaster is the best thing. You get to do and say whatever you want. Bob McCown right now, he's going to get me lunch. Doug McLean, cleaning my car. That's the way you do it. Come in here, be who you are. Go for it, pal. I'll see you at Sportsnet one day.
So here's the man of the hour, and I'm going to bring...
that all of our very close family and friends were able to join us in this celebration. I mean, as Mitch said, every single one of you in this room has a connection to David, and we so appreciate everybody being here.
My skills sharp. You know, I could go on about my brother Joe, but you probably don't want to listen to it, and he thinks spending half of his year in Europe is more important than me. So really, I don't know why he should even be mentioned. I mean, Joe, if it's your wedding day and I'm in Portugal, consider it payback.
Cynthia and Ben. Now we're looking to join David at the candles, Sam and Mel. All the kids, all the younger kids, all the adults gathering around behind.